Here, and welcome to this short daily video that I'm putting out for you. Today's October the 12th. We're going to be looking at the pound yen today. I've already got it up on the screen, as you can see. And a couple of interesting things here on the pound yen. First off, you'll notice that we had a pretty decent sized drop here. This was from the China news that came out. Basically, you know, China revalued their currency. They halted trading, would only let people buy. We're having some major issues over there. It's kind of settled down now. We've kind of found a little double bottom right in here. You can see if I draw a horizontal line on the screen, you can see this little double bottom in here that we hit. So we hit this low right around the 180.55, 54, somewhere around that area. We came down, we hit another low here right at the 180.57 area. And now we've driven back up into these structure highs. Now this basically support, right, becomes support that gets broken becomes resistance. So now that we're driving right back up into these structure highs, if I draw another horizontal line on the chart, you can see that right there. And of course we have our 50 exponential moving average coming down. We have our middle line of our FAB indicator coming down here. That's all creating an area of resistance right there. You can see even a couple of days ago, you can see on Friday how the market pulled back, and even today, this is the daily chart, so even today we had a little push up, then a pullback. So what are we looking at basically to trade on this particular currency? I don't know that prices are going to go all the way back down to this 180.57 level. The risk reward there, if we were to just trade it right off the daily chart, let me set up my short tool here. Basically trading right off the daily chart, if we take this kind of a approach of maybe getting somewhere close to these lows, somewhere around there, you can see that I have a risk-reward ratio of right at 2. So, I mean, that's not too bad there. It's a risk-reward ratio of 2. If I just come down and hit this lower channel, it's only about a 1.5 to 1 reward-to-risk ratio. Still a pretty small risk, a nice, decent-sized potential reward there. That's if price breaks this low here. A better play, if you're doing like more intraday type trading, a better play is going to be for you to play on this 1 hour chart, setting it up for today with a break below this low. And here's what we're looking at for a target there now. If I do a little fib retracement from the last major pullback here, this pullback right here up to the high, we haven't broken those highs. And then if I do, what I like to do is do a fib extension, or it's really a retracement, but I like to play off of the extension numbers going back down. You'll see here that we have the 786 fib right here. We also have the 1618 fib right here on the extension of the retracement. So you can see here right at that 183.43 level, that's a pretty stiff area of support in here. So right here at this point, if we play the break to the downside with a stop loss above this high right here, we're looking potentially to go down into this 183.42 area. All right. Now, what I'd like to see is a pull to the upside, get another reversal type signal. You see we had two real strong reversal candles right here up at these highs, and it basically created like a triple top up here almost. If we get another one to pull back up somewhere even close up into here above this blue line, but not quite above the red line there, we get that to pull up and we go ahead and get a nice reversal signal. Now we could have a much larger reward to risk ratio to go back down into this 183.43 area, or even to this 183.70 area to the 127.2 fib, which coincides with the 61.8 fib of this move right here. So either one of those areas right there, 183.70, 183.43, are good places to look for targets there. We can take it off the breakdown right here, a breakdown below this low right here. The low of this candle right here is 183.94, so we could take a short on a breakdown below that low and just try to get a momentum trade going down to this 183.43 area. Or like I said, we could wait for some kind of a reversal hammer, kind of a candle up here, coming up either into this red line or right above this blue line here, and then we can go ahead and short the market there with potential for a much larger reward to risk ratio. So that's my outlook today. That's kind of a currency that I'm looking at trading at this particular moment. Hope that helps you out. Now, I want you to pay close attention tomorrow morning for an email that I'm going to be sending out that is going to allow you to register for a live webinar that I'm putting on this week on October 15th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. Pacific Time. There's only 200 spots available, and remember, this is going out to over 150,000 traders. And on this webinar, I'm going to talk about what I've done to really consistently and massively profit from the Forex in what I call my Forex portfolio. And that was without me needing to invest a ton of money or have a lot of experience to start off with when I started just a little over 10 years ago. So I want you to register for this webinar when you get the email. I'll be sending that out to you tomorrow morning, and you should have that in your inbox early. So be on the lookout for it. Talk to you soon.